I am 81 years old now. This number is easy, but inside it lies an entire lifetime. 81 years is not just time. It is trial, it is loss, it is patience, it is endurance, and most importantly, it is a lesson. Today, I don't want to talk to you about my youth. I don't want to talk about my wealth. I don't even want to talk about my achievements. Today, I want to talk to you about pain, about arthrosis and arthritis, about every stab in my joints, about every stiffness, about every morning that feels like a struggle just to get out of bed. Once I was strong. I lifted iron with my hands. I worked all day and didn't even feel tired at night. I thought I was hard as stone, unbreakable. But life is like that. It breaks you slowly. It doesn't warn you. One day your knee starts to ache, then your back, then your fingers stop bending, and little by little you understand your body is growing old together with you.
At first, I didn't pay attention. "This is just fatigue," I said. "It's because of the weather," I said. "It will pass tomorrow," I said. But it didn't pass. Getting up in the morning became difficult. Getting out of bed turned into a test. My knees were creaking. My fingers were stiff. My walking became slower. The doctors said, "You have arthrosis and arthritis. These are diseases that come with age." That was the first time I admitted to myself that I had grown old. The hardest part was not the pain itself. The hardest part was feeling useless. A man who used to run now walks slowly. A man who used to lift things now asks for help. A man who used to be a support for others now looks for something to lean on himself.
That is a very heavy feeling. Sometimes I couldn't sleep at night. My joints hurt. If I lay on my side, my back hurt. If I lay on my back, my knees hurt. Every position meant pain. In those days, I thought a lot. Is this the end of my life? Is there nothing left but waking, waiting, and slowly fading away? But one day, I asked myself one question. If the pain doesn't go away, does that mean I have to give up? That question changed everything. I went back to the doctors. I started doing exercises. I took my medicine. I paid attention to my diet. And most importantly, I did not stop moving. At first, it was very hard. If I walked for 5 minutes, my knees burned. If I stretched my hands, my fingers trembled. Sometimes I said to myself, "Stop it. What do you need this for at your age?"
But then, that same question came back to my mind. If the pain doesn't go away, do I really have to give up? No, I don't. I understood something important. Pain is not an enemy. Pain is a teacher. It taught me to walk slowly. It taught me not to rush. It taught me to listen to my body. It taught me patience. Before, I was always in a hurry. Now, I feel every step. Before, I didn't notice time. Now, I value every morning.
Do you know what the most interesting part is? Pain taught me to love life again.
Now I find joy in small things, in 10 steps without pain, in being able to get up by myself in the morning, in being able to hold a cup of tea calmly in my hand. These may seem like small things, but for me, they are victories. Arthritis and arthritis did not break me. They changed me. Now I know this. Strength is not only in muscles. Strength is in not giving up. Sometimes people look at me and say, "You are very patient." Inside, I smile, because patience was not something I was born with. Life taught me patience. More precisely, pain taught me.
I learned that patience is not just sitting quietly and waiting. Patience is winning a small inner battle every day. Patience is getting up again today, taking another step today, not saying that's enough today. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and listen to my body. Which part hurts more today? My knees? My back? My shoulders? It's as if I make a deal with my body. All right, you can hurt, but let me walk today. Sometimes it agrees, sometimes it doesn't, but I still try. Do you know what the hardest part of old age is? Not the pain. The hardest part is slowing down.
People around you walk fast, they talk fast, they live fast, and you are slow. I used to be like them. I started something and finished it quickly. I went somewhere and ran there. Now every task is a plan. Every outing is a calculation. How far will I walk? Where will I sit? When will I rest? At first, this was heavy for me. I felt as if life had pushed me to the side, as if I had become an extra person. But then I understood something. Life didn't push me aside. Life moved me to a different speed. Slowness has its own wisdom. When you walk slowly, you look around more. When you speak slowly, you think before you speak. When you live slowly, you begin to value every day.
Before, I didn't notice the morning. Now I wait for it. I watch how the sun rises. I watch the light coming through the window. And inside I say, so I am still here. So life is still going on. Pain taught me this. Life is not made of big events. Life is a collection of small moments. The smell of hot tea, the silence by the window, the sound of birds, noticing that today your knee hurts a little less than yesterday. These things, this is life. Sometimes young people say to me, "Grandfather, you have seen so much." Yes, I have seen many things. Not wars, but my own battles. Losses, mistakes, regrets. When I look back, I see how often I rushed, how often I gave too little time to the people close to me, how often I used the word later. Life taught me one bitter truth. The word later does not always come. That is why now, at this age, I live with now. If I can see today, I rejoice today. If I can walk today, I give thanks today. If I can speak today, I say what needs to be said today. Arthrosis and arthritis taught me the value of time. Because when you live with pain, time is measured differently. 1 hour is not just an hour. Sometimes 1 hour is a whole battle. Sometimes people ask me, "Why don't you give up?" I answer them with one question. If I give up, what will remain? Giving up means being alive on the outside, but dying inside. And I am still alive, slowly, with pain, but alive. Now I know this. A person's worth is not measured by speed, but by endurance. Every day I set myself a small goal. Today I will walk a little more. Today I will complain a little less. Today I will smile at someone. Sometimes even that is a big victory. If you are living with pain right now, know this: it does not make you weak. It makes you deeper, more patient, more understanding of others. Pain does not make a person worse. Pain makes a person human. I have lost many things: my strength, my speed, some of my dreams.
But I have found one thing: the true value of life. Now I know this: every breath is a gift. Every morning is an opportunity. Every day is a blessing. That is why I wake up today as well. I walk slowly today as well. I make peace with pain today as well. But today, I live as well. And if life asks me again, "Aren't you tired?" I will answer, "Yes, I am tired." But I did not give up. Because not giving up is also a kind of victory. The quietest, the calmest, but the greatest victory. And today, at 81, I can say this for sure: arthrosis and arthritis have slowed my body down, but they could not stop my spirit.
But I have found one thing: the true value of life. Now I know this: every breath is a gift. Every morning is an opportunity.
Every day is a blessing. That is why I wake up today as well. I walk slowly today as well. I make peace with pain today as well. But today, I live as well. And if life asks me again, "Aren't you tired?" I will answer, "Yes, I am tired, but I did not give up." Because not giving up is also a kind of victory. The quietest, the calmest, but the greatest victory. And today, at 81, I can say this for sure. Arthritis and arthritis have slowed my body down, but they could not stop my spirit. I still wake up in the morning. I still look out the window. I still say to life, "Thank you for giving me one more day." And that is my greatest victory.